How's it? How's it? Happy New Year. Happy New Gear. Wanted to talk about my latest acquisition, the third incarnation of the Fender Acoustasonic guitar series. Uh, this uses, like all three, uses modeling software to give you at least 10 different tones. What I played was position 5, position 4, position 3 in the blended A and B, A plus B positions. You can get 5 in the A position, 5 in the B. I tend to like the blended. It's a little warmer. Anyway, this is the Fender Acoustic Jazzmaster. It follows the Strat and the Tele Acoustasonics. I'm going to talk about. I'm not going to go through all the tones. There's way more, plenty of YouTube videos that go through all the different tones. What I want to do is explain what it is real briefly, why I bought this one, and answer some questions I did not get answers to while watching all kinds of reviews and reading all kinds of printed reviews of this guitar. Okay, so what it is it's basically a hollowed out electric guitar with a sound hole, like all the Acoustasonics. I said in previous videos I did on my total impulse buy Duesenberg Paloma that I bought around Christmas time, right before Christmas in 2021, and then I did 2 reviews of my PRS Silver Sky SE, which I'll have links below. What this is it's supposed to give you acoustic sounds and electric guitar sounds out of a package that's basically feels like an electric guitar. Couple things I mentioned in my previous videos is I know it's blasphemy to say, but the number one thing I look for in a guitar is not, it should be tone, but it's not. The top things I look for are how the neck feels, and this one feels great, and the weight of the guitar. In this case, well, in specifically how light it is. So why did I buy this one versus the Strat and the Tele versions? So I mentioned before in previous videos that I like humbuckers, I like P90s, not so much a single coil fan, as opposed to the Strat and the Tele, which have single coils. This one has a humbucker. It's a Tim Shaw humbucker. Some people call it a Shawbucker. Also has inside it has a piezo or a piezo pickup, so you can dial in either the humbucker or the piezo or a blend of both. I like the originals had very bright kind of paisley colors to make them really stand out. There was a bright blue and a lot of bright colors. I like this two-tone look. It's to me, it's more handsome. It's classy without kind of updating that old school look. It only weighs, this one weighs 4 pounds 14 ounces. My Martin weighs 5 pounds 6 ounces, so this is half a pound lighter than the Martin. The neck is terrific. Feels like a modern Strat neck. Fender calls it a modern C neck. Same description they put on the Strat and Tele. So then the third thing, so neck is number 1, weight of the guitar is number 2, and then the tone. You heard the tones. So this is without any volume. You can hear it's louder than an electric guitar, but not, as warm sounding as an acoustic. But when you plug it in, that's where it really obviously does its stuff. I'm not a Jazzmaster fan, but I did like the Acoustasonic Jazzmaster carve. It gives you a little more body than the Strat or Tele, but I just like the way it looks, and I don't have one like this. So that's why I bought this guitar. Got it from Sweetwater. Arrived just before New Year's Day, and because of the holiday, it sat in a warehouse in Honolulu for. I didn't get it till it arrived on a Friday. I didn't get it to my door until Tuesday, and when you ship from it was built in Corona, California, went to Sweetwater in Fort Wayne, Indiana, 2/3 back towards the West Coast, halfway across the world's largest ocean. Ended up with me Tuesday, even though I've been sitting in Honolulu for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Sweetwater puts this big, bright fluorescent warning on its boxes saying, "We know you're excited to rip into your gear, but let it climatize." Especially important coming from the snow in Indiana to humid Hawaii. So I had to let it sit overnight. And then the other thing about this, all my other acoustic electrics have 9-volt batteries. This one uses a USB cable to charge it, which made me a little nervous. But the more I thought about it, in Hawaii we have a phrase, "Malama da'aina," love the land. And, I'm happy with not throwing batteries away. So let me address some questions I've yet to see answered in any of the other reviews I read. In particular, I'm a big fan of the Andertons YouTube channel, Danish Pete and Captain Lee. They raised a couple points that also gave me concerns. So the U.S. model that's made in Corona, California, uses the USB technology. The made in Mexico, cheaper ones, use the 9-volt. So I can't, I only have this one, so I can't really compare. So a couple questions I had was, A, how long is this cable? Because I didn't know if it was going to be like a real short computer cable. This one's about 10 feet, which is plenty. You have to charge it initially for 5 hours, according to Fender, and that's supposed to last 20 hours of life. There is a battery indicator that'll tell you, supposedly, it'll blink red when you supposedly have an hour left, so you have some warning that you're going to die. Excuse me. So one of my questions was, how long does the charge last? 20 hours, according to Fender. The other thing that was said in the Andertons review, so they looked at the Strat, the Tele, and the Jazzmaster and compared them. Went through all the different tones. Danish Pete loves Telecasters, so he liked the Telecaster. Captain Lee said he liked the Jazzmaster. They both said something that both said that the Tele gives you more of that electric guitar neck feel, but they're both described as modern C necks, so I'm not sure how accurate that is, because I can't AB this one to the Tele and Strats. They also said something that concerned me. They said this model, the Jazzmaster, is headstock heavy, so you can't let go of the guitar or it'll go crashing to the floor. Not a problem. So I don't know where that came from. They were playing while they were sitting down, so maybe that had some influence. I purposely threw a strap on, but you can see. Stop doing that. Does not go crashing to the floor. It comes with a certificate of authenticity, which is kind of cool. In my case, because I got it from Sweetwater, comes with their 55-point checklist they go through. It's signed by the guy or the person that did the checkout. I know they're just cardboard, but they're kind of cool touches. Everything comes in a cool little bag. Oh, the gig bag, by the way. This weighs 4 pounds, 14 ounces. I need to weigh the gig bag, but it's heavier than the guitar. It's really well padded. The nicest gig bag I've ever had. I've never had a mono gig bag, but it's got those reinforced rubber ends like a mono. Real substantial, real heavy. Like I said, everything comes neatly tidied up in this little pouch. Here's the guide. So position 5A is supposed to be rosewood dreadnought. 5B, mahogany slope shoulder. So different woods, different shapes. 4 is mahogany jumbo. 4A, mahogany jumbo. 4B, all mahogany small body. 3A, rosewood auditorium size guitar. 3B, the piezo pickup. So I've only been messing with it a little bit. I haven't recorded anything, but my preference is 5 blended, 4 blended, and 3 blended. Haven't decided which one's my favorite. B minor chord, no problem. F major chord, sharp minor. Yeah, so real easy to fret. D minor, bar chord. Like I said, plays like a modern day Strat. Narrow neck width, tends to be a little flatter. I like both rounded and flat fingerboards. Don't really have a preference. It depends on the overall feel of the neck. The other question I had was, it's an acoustic electric, primarily models acoustic guitars, but it's, like I said, a hollowed out electric guitar. So what kind of strings do you put on it? Turns out they're acoustic. So this one came with Fender Acoustic 11s. But again, nobody ever addressed what kind of strings do you use. The way it's built, you technically put some, I guess you can put some electric strings on it, but I'm really going for that acoustic sound. So I'm happy with the electric strings. Anyway, unlike the Telly, it's got a little subtle body cut, which I like. I don't really have a big belly to worry about, but it just hugs the body a little bit more. Initial review. What I'll plan to do is, so every week, every Saturday, some of you who follow me know I put out a new music video of a cover song every Saturday. So I'll definitely give this a more thorough workout. Probably try to come up with some acoustic covers for my videos. By the way, please like and subscribe to those. And then I'll circle back. Might take me a couple months to kind of give a more thorough review following this initial one. Anyway, there you have it. Fender Acoustasonic Jazzmaster, 3rd incarnation of the Acoustasonic series. Thanks. See you next time.